Welcome to Chris B's Reggae Podcast, where music topics are discussed for the broad public. Today we are discussing Burning Spear's Marcus Children album from 1978.
All right, so today we're diving deep, right into the heart of Burning Spear's Marcus Children.
Yeah, this is a big one.
Huge. This album's considered a cornerstone, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. I mean, you often hear it mentioned alongside some of his most groundbreaking work, from that golden era of 75 to 79, those albums that really put Burning Spear on the map.
Exactly. And what's wild is, you've got Steve Burrow, right?
Oh, he knows his...
The authority on reggae. He calls Marcus Children the pillar, the true pillar of Burning Spear's entire career.
Which is saying something.
Absolutely. But here's where things get a little,
A little mysterious.
mysterious is a good word for it. Because when you look at the album credits,
Things don't quite add up.
not exactly. You see Harry J. Studio right there in Jamaica, which makes sense.
Legendary
Then you've got Compass Point in the Bahamas. Also iconic.
Absolutely.
But then the rumors start.
The rumors.
And those rumors point to a third studio. And get this, in London.
See, that's what makes this whole thing so fascinating, these little whispers and clues, because you're right, it does make you wonder, how does London fit into all of this?
Right. And then you factor in Aswad.
The British band?
Yeah, they're credited on the album, but all the timelines, all the information out there says they weren't in Jamaica or the Bahamas during that time. So how did they contribute?
Well, that's where the real detective work comes in. And music historians, they've been piecing together this puzzle for years. And a lot of them believe, and I think the evidence is there, that at least a couple of those tracks, maybe Civilized Reggae, maybe Social Living, were actually laid down in London.
With Aswad.
With Aswad, possibly even with Dick Cuffle and Rico in the mix as well.
See, this is what I love. These little glimpses behind the curtain. It's more than just music,
Oh, absolutely.
It's history.
It's a story.
And in this case, Marcus Children is a powerful statement. I mean, you think about it. Black history, resistance, Rastafarian ideals.
Burning Spear doesn't shy away from these big, important themes.
No, he dives right in. But he does it, and maybe this is just me, but he does it through such a unique lens,
Well, he does it through the lens of Garveyism.
Right, Garveyism.
Uh-oh.
Which, for anyone who might not know, can you break that down for us a little?
Absolutely. So Garveyism centers around the philosophy of Marcus Garvey, a really influential figure in Pan-Africanism. He was all about Black self-governance, a return to Africa for the African diaspora. He really stressed Black pride, Black empowerment.
Self-reliant.
Exactly. And Burning Spear takes these really powerful ideas and translates them into music. But he also weaves in these messages of universal love, understanding, finding that common ground.
And that's what gets me. It's that blend of these big, complex ideas, but it never feels preachy,
No, never.
He makes it so accessible. And that's why I think this album, why it still resonates with people today. You can connect with it on a human level, regardless of your background.
And you can't talk about this album without acknowledging the impact Burning Spear had in introducing a lot of people to Marcus Garvey's ideas in the first place.
Absolutely. I mean, through his music.
Through his music, he brought these philosophies into the mainstream, made people think, made people learn.
And the thing is, he didn't just record this album and call it a day. This really solidified him as a major artist, wouldn't you say?
Oh, without a doubt.
And he took that responsibility seriously.
He did. He owned that commitment to social justice, toured the world, kept recording, kept speaking out.
Yeah, Marcus Children was huge, but it was just one part of a much, much larger legacy.
It's crucial to remember that. This album was part of a body of work from that era that really cemented Burning Spear's place in reggae music.
Right. So as we wrap up here, I want to leave you with something to think about. Imagine just for a second that you're a music historian. What else would you want to know about Marcus Children? What other mysteries are out there just waiting to be uncovered?